Now, so unless you've been living under a rock, or hopefully you don't even pay attention to this story, which is perfect for me, because like on this program, if you haven't heard the latest on most things, more specifically right now, we're talking about the NFL greatest of all time, Tom Brady. That's why you have me to relay these stories and rumors, so it stands that you'll get all your information. That's the whole point of my show here, to nitpick like the little things that kind of go under the radar. Maybe you don't know everything. So there's been this very weird, bizarre rumor floating around about Tom Brady. Brady has been on hiatus of sorts from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady was excused from training camp back on the 11th for, quote, personal reasons. Neither Brady nor the team have disclosed the reasoning behind his excusal, but it's going according to the plan, as far as Tod Bowles has indicated, because at the time he'd be back sometime following the Bucs' preseason game versus the Titans. Bucs coach Tod Bowles also told reporters on Sunday that Brady's expected to return to the team early this week, as in this week, which, again, this was a story I wanted to talk about last night. Obviously, if you were paying attention to any preseason or training camps or anything like that, Tom Brady did report back to the Bucs today. But we'll get into all that in a minute. NFL insider Ian Rappaport reported that the day is to be expected on Monday, which it was. But there was a lot of interesting things about it. So upon the announcement of Brady's absence, quote, it's something he needs to handle. We trust him. We talked about it. It was scheduled way before training camp, end quote, said Tod Bowles. So this is something that's already been planned, and everybody that's in the know, that's a part of it, knows what's going on. It's just everybody on the outside has no clue. The Bucs have downplayed any concern over the course of Brady's planned leave, and Bowles previously expressed confidence in getting his QB back in time for the season opener on September 11th. I think they're playing the Cowboys, which, awesome. Bring back Brady for destroying the Cowboys week 1. I'll love it. But the reason that it's such a weird mystery is because people went on social media. People were trying to break down things. Everybody tries to break down all of the different ins and outs of whatever you can do. And it was speculated, oh, well, maybe it's an injury and he's got to have surgery. But then you sit there and go, well, if he needed to have surgery, why did he come out of retirement? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you take care of that on your own time? Like, just stay retired. Like, so that's weird. And then it was, okay, maybe he's on vacation with his family. Maybe he and Giselle had something planned. Maybe this is a way maybe he promised something to his kids. All valid points, but I think it was last summer, or maybe 2 summers ago, you had Brady and Giselle, and I think they were in like Italy or something. They were on a big giant yacht. Like, there's pictures everywhere. Whether you a celebrity, NFL player, whoever, if you are somebody in the know, and Tom Brady is in the know because he's the greatest of all time, he's the GOAT, there's going to be paparazzi. There's going to be people trying to find you at all times. So the fact that there was no pictures of him in a rehab facility because of an injury or maybe drugs, no pictures of him on a vacation, no pictures of him going in or recovering from a surgery or anything like that. The question remains to be asked, where was he? And what is it? What could you possibly tell your organization, tell your club, I have to do something, I'm not going to be here, that starts on this day, and I hope to be back on this day. So something that has a beginning, but not a solid ending. So what could that be? And then everybody started chirping because it's summertime, the end of summer, and at the beginning of the year, or beginning of the fall, Fox's TV show, The Masked Singer, comes back, which has been drawing a lot of people, a lot of famous celebrities, athletes, etc. Mylotta from the Eagles was on it last season. Now, granted, this is actually kind of fun for me because this is one of my secret shows, like one of my guilty pleasures that me and my girlfriend watch sit there and try and guess who's singing, who's doing all that stuff. But I'll tell you right now, if I'm watching this season and all of a sudden there's like this big giant person walking out with a goat head, I'm hit. That's fucking Tom Brady. That's who that is. That's Tom fucking Brady, right? I mean, it's a legit, it's a solid rumor. It's a solid idea. I mean, we'll just have to wait to watch how that turns out. And you also have to remember, Masked Singer is on Fox. Tom Brady has a contract in play when he retires to go join Fox as a sports ambassador or NFL ambassador. So there's something to it. We'll have to see how that pans out in the coming weeks, but we'll see what happens.